What has it been like playing Einstein? What did you learn about him that we already didn't know?
Well, yeah, most of the 95% of the stuff that's actually in the details of this 10-part drama series, I knew nothing. I was 4 when he died in 1955. So I know him as a pop cultural icon, and he was in his era as famous as Charlie Chaplin, kind of. But he was a theoretical physicist, and to be a household name
Right.
As a cosmological mathematician is just amazing, But in his more personal life, which is what the series goes into,
Yes.
it deals with his 2 marriages, which are, were both unfortunate in some degrees, and they were. What was the phrase you used before? It
was shocking to me to see Albert getting busy. Is what I said to you before. Yeah.
Yes, I know. He was very busy. He was a great. He was known as he had a big libido. He was a great lover, and women were a very big part of his life.
Yeah, I would never, put that 2 and 2 together.
Must have been something about the hair.
Could have been. Well, look, with me, I'm going the other direction on that front. But and it's interesting as well of the films that you've been in and that I've been such a big fan of. Before we talk about the Pirates movie, Munich, you were part of a film that was chronicling of a very obviously important moment in the world of sports and news.
Sure.
And a cross section. What was that like for you to be on the set with Spielberg for a movie about Munich?
It was fantastic because Tony Kushner kind of wrote a very complex portrait of the whole event without kind of demonizing one side or the other, but trying to look at really what happened, because it was a pretty devastating attack at the 72 Olympics. And I'd known Steven Spielberg a little bit socially and everything, and he was such a master. And it had people like Daniel Craig was in it, and my Aussie mate Eric Bana. It was a very, very good team. Kieran Hines, good strong actors.
Geoffrey Rush here on the Rich Eisen Show. When you first got the script for Shakespeare in Love, what did you think when you saw that script and you got that in your hands?
I was sitting in my agent's office in Sydney, and I'm a huge Tom Stoppard fan, and he had done a lot of work on the second kind of drafting of it. And I got to like page 5, first scene, and I looked up at my agent and I said, I have to be in this. The dialogue was just so smart and so good.
And suddenly you're on the set of what is your guilty pleasure movie that we would be shocked that Geoffrey Rush loves this movie, can't get enough of it? If you're watching it on television, you drop the remote. What would that be?
Any movie, not mine, any other movie.
Any movie yes, not yours. Any movie that...
I remember really loving Jennifer Lopez in U-Turn. There, I've said it.
You got that off your chest.
I got it off my chest, yeah.
We need to get you a Grammy, Geoffrey, right? How can we get you a Grammy to complete the Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, Tony? How can we do this?
I'm quite happy being a toe. I'm a TOE.
The Rich Eisen Show. Weekdays at noon Eastern on radio stations across the country and audience.
If you like that, please download our app. There's lots of fun things there other than just more of the videos you just saw. You can call us from the app. You can email us from the app. Just download it. Trust me, you'll enjoy it.